Hey everyone. I'm going to do a video today on how to fix your Keurig. We had a ton of issues with ours leaking coffee grounds into the cup and not giving us enough water, and the grounds were soaking after the fact. And I did a lot of research on YouTube, but I didn't really find anything for the Keurig K-Cup Supreme. And everything that Keurig had told me to do when I called didn't seem to help. And I know this is going to seem probably pretty simple, but I wanted to share it with everyone just so you can do it yourself. So one moment here. So here's our Keurig K-Cup Supreme, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys what's been going on with it. So I normally get up and make an 8-ounce cup every day. I already have the coffee in there and everything, and we'll just give it a second. And normally when I do the 8-ounce, it comes right up to this inner line, which it's not giving us the full amount. So this is what it looks like. I don't think you can readily see that, but you see all the coffee grounds in there, especially at the bottom. There will be a ton at the bottom. And so let's get into how to fix it. So the first thing I want to do is take out the K-Cup. And this is another thing you'll notice. Look at all of the humidity all around the edge. You don't want to see that. And it's not typical to see that when it's working as it should. So we'll take out the K-Cup. I'm going to take off the water as well. Guess I probably could have just left that water in there, but I want to take the filter out. And then I know this probably seems like the easiest fix in the whole world, but I'm just going to fill it with vinegar. You can see it's quite a bit, but it works. And I just use the distilled white vinegar for that. And then I'm going to fill it up with water. And again, I know for anyone that drinks coffee, this seems like a no-brainer, but with the Keurig, we thought we had to get the desalinization stuff, and we would buy that and use it, and it literally did nothing. And so using the vinegar was a game changer, and you probably all get it from here, but I'll just show you. To start the desalinization process, you need to turn it off, hold down the 8-ounce and the 12-ounce until it says descale, and then we click this, and make sure that you have a large container down here to catch, because it's going to have to run several cycles. You can still see it's kind of all over the place. We thought that maybe the ports were plugged where the water comes through, so we used a safety pin to clean those out. What else did we do? We did this desalinization. None of this stuff seemed to be working, and until I decided to try vinegar, which Keurig is pretty awesome. I mean, if you've bought it and it's within the first year, they'll just send you a new one if you call them. So that's an option as well. But, this issue, we have water with a lot of minerals in it, and I don't want to constantly have to buy water to have coffee every day. It's just an added expense when I can use what I have out of the tap. So I decided to try vinegar, and it's done wonders for us. You can see all the coffee grounds in there. There's some yellow mineral deposits down at the bottom. You can't see it too well right now, obviously, but And so it will do that. I'll take this out and dump it. I don't know if you can see down there all the minerals and the coffee grounds. So I'm just gonna dump that out, put it back over here, click the button to start it again. And I think that was another issue actually that we had with the Keurig is we ran the descale. I think I called it desalinization earlier, but descale. And once we got done using the Keurig stuff, the descale light wouldn't pop off. And so that was another thing where we thought it was broken. We tried doing all the fix-it tricks that they gave, like turning it off, and then trying to run descale again, all of that stuff, but we couldn't get the light to go off. And then when I ran the vinegar through it, it actually did pop off. So my assumption would be that it never really was descaled, and that's maybe why the machine stayed on. I'm not really sure. I do know people tend to have an issue with these, which sucks because it is super convenient to make 1 cup at a time. You're only making what you need, especially where we grind our coffee, and I don't want to waste any. Because we do buy like the organic non-GMO kind and grind it ourselves, so it can get expensive. But these are so convenient, and look at that, already starting to see some improvement. We don't see all of the minerals in there, so I'll dump that out and just run it again. You can hear the dog and the cat running in the background. Still kind of running all around, but starting to be a little bit thicker in the middle. I don't see a lot of the heat and steam coming out of the top now, which caused that condensation. Get paper towel. And you can see the water's mostly gone there. We're almost there, everyone. And look, still some coffee grounds, but even less minerals. We'll start it again. There we go. So you're going to run the cycle, several times to get all the vinegar through to clean it up. And then from here, I usually run 2 full containers of water after the fact. Typically within 1, the descale light will pop off. But since I'm using vinegar, I like to do an additional 1, and I just run it as a 12-ounce cup of coffee. And so I don't want to sit here and bore you guys with all of that. But once we get done with that, I will make a cup of coffee and show you what it looks like. You can see I'm running the water now. I'm getting one steady stream almost continuously, which is what we want to see versus what we saw earlier. There's no condensation on the top, and I just wiped the bottom and you can see like it's looking a lot better. We don't have all the coffee grounds, we don't have all the mineral deposits, shaping up nicely. Okay. So now I'm going to run the 8 ounce. Just remember, it's really important not to overfill your K-cup. There's a filter like halfway up the cup's like this tall, and half of it is a screen filter. Just make sure you don't fill it over the screen filter. And much better compared to what we were having earlier. Very much so. And you can hear it's very quiet. You don't see all the, oh, that's from my hand right there. But you don't see all the condensation building up around here. And then, no coffee grounds. So just awesome. Easy fix. I know, for people that do coffee, it's like a no-brainer, but when you have the Keurig and then they have their own, descale solution, I keep calling it desalinization, descale solution, you think you need to use that, but honestly, vinegar is where it's at. So I'm going to enjoy my amazing cup of coffee and then get to work. Thanks so much for watching this. Let me know if you try this down in the comments, if it works for you, if you've done it before, if you're still having issues. But hopefully this will be helpful for those that have these issues and can't seem to figure it out. Thanks so much.